Like this pruning thing. How do I do that? Oh, pruning. You really have been studying, haven't you? The answer is simple. It's too early for you to do that. That's a springtime thing. Early springtime thing. How so? Well, first of all, we prune the vines in winter. That's a winter thing. It's a winter thing before springtime. Then let's just say... What is up, my pylons? It's me, Gamer Pyle, and I'm here with a brand new playthrough called 100 Days, which is a winemaking sim, which, I mean, I love sim games, and I think you seem to like them too, since they do fairly well on the channel. Yeah, that's right. We kind of got rid of the last playthrough. I almost said the name of it. I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, because I know how hard it is to design, implement, and sell a game, and make sure that it's properly balanced, but I wasn't having fun playing it. Well, I mean, I was having a little bit of fun most of the time. You definitely weren't having fun watching it, since I was going from like 300 to 400 views on my Stardew vids to like 6 or 8 views. I think my last one got 11, and I was 2 of them. So there's that. Anyways, we're going to move on and see if this sim game strikes anybody's fancy. I do like them sim games, and we're going to go ahead and see if we can't create something here. I've got my drink right here, my handy dandy notebook to write down any handy dandy notes. I have to take the cap off of it. I put the cap back on to keep the pen dry. Wait, wet? Dry? Yeah, whatever. I keep the pen cap on to make it work again next time. And we get to create a logo. So let's go ahead and see what they have here. Ooh, I do like the idea of a heron. I think it's a heron. Oh, it's buck, boar, moose. Moose. Got some leaves. Some nice looking things here. Oh, castles. I do like castles. Could do the winery with a castle. Or the castle winery. I also need to name it. Ooh, there's a train. There's a train. Oh, ooh, that's fancy. Or the handprint. That's oh my gosh. It's the hand of Saruman. Actually, I think that's what we're going to do. Hand of Pylon. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Hand of Pylon Man. Oh, that might be too many characters. Oh, that's exactly... I'm pressing a key over and over. That's exactly 16 characters. Oh, man, we're doing it. It's too bad that we can't do, like, any color we want because... well, that one's... It's like a cross between those two. That's probably a little bit closer. But I could make it bigger or smaller. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's make this thing big. Confirm. The Hand of Pylon Man. Pylon Mon. It's gotta be Pylon Mon. It's gotta be. So let's see here. We're going to do story mode, 100 Days, Grape Lab, Napa Valley. Let's just go ahead with the Piedmont. That means foothills for those of you who are Francais and parlez the Francais. Let's go ahead and just start out on story mode, see what this is all about. When you're happy with your placement and ready to move on, click on the button in the right corner to proceed to the next day. Happy with your placement. Okay, what does that mean? Whoa. Drag cards. Check-in box, boring company. Check-in box, boring company. Oh, maybe this is like a Stardew thing where you're starting off at the JoJo Mart company. And so I can... Oh. Check-in box, check-in box. What's this guy? They look like the same thing. This was not what I was expecting. I thought I was going to be doing a little bit more actual sim work. Is this a card collecting and playing game? Oh, I can rotate the tile. Oh, look at that. I can rotate the tile. Look, put that right there. I think. And then, oh wait, I can't do both. They don't both go in, do they? Nope. Okay, so you're going to stay there. Next turn, I can zoom in and out. Let's just go ahead here. Is there right or left arrow to drag? Maybe these, maybe WSD. Nope. There's nothing to move up and down, like to scroll. I don't see anything else to do, so I guess we're going to end our turn. Prepare a report. Well, this one could allow us to do both. I don't know what we're doing at all here. Wait, it doesn't rotate anymore? No, bring that back then. Go like this. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it didn't rotate the first time. Drag card, zoom. Still can't click anything. Just going back and forth here. Boring company. Okay. Open the mail. Boring company. Oh, that lasts for 2 turns. So that can go there. We've gotten rid of all of our cards. Some activities are a special result. Press the flashing orange button to view it.
My dearest Emma.
Oh, they read it for me. Never mind.
I doubt you remember me. My name is Beppe,
my name is Emma,
I am an enologist.
And I am pretty.
Winemaking has ruled my life as a
enologist.
tyrant,
Is that what they call
devouring any free time I had, until I have reached the end of my journey, still chasing the perfect wine.
Someone, the voice editor,
there is a long list of winemakers who would be happy to
Writers
inherit
don't
my
like when you
lands,
do that.
but this time, I will rebel against what is logical or due. While we need to treasure our tradition, we also need to make room for innovative solutions, newcomers to fill our ranks. I want you to run my business and become
so I'm
a winemaker.
taking over Beppe's.
It's not going to be easy, but I
Wine.
promise you, it will be
What do they
worth
call
it.
those places? It's
Your
not it's not a
vineyards
farm. It's
await.
not a wine farm. We're not raising wine. Okay, a vineyard? Oh, yeah, it says it right down there at the bottom. If only I'd just keep reading and then we would be fine. But nope, I forgot. 100 days. Okay, so that was pre-stuff. So I am wondering now, though, if what I will be placing in terms of wines and tractors and fields and stuff like that will actually be based on these cards. And does that mean that I'm going to have replayability where I'm unlocking new cards each time I go through? I don't know. It's not my favorite style of game, but we did do that with, what was that? Crying Suns. Crying Suns was a similar thing, but it was space-based, so I was a little bit more interested by it. It's Anna, my neighbor. Hi, nice to me. It's great to finally meet you. Uh-oh. She's a talker. She's a cutter-offer. Heard so much about you from the old man. Oh, have you? Yeah, I'll tell you everything about it. Don't worry, of course. I'm not worried, Anna. Anna? Is it Anna or Anna? Anna. Don't worry about it, Anna. I just thought it would be nice to introduce myself and greet you, so here I am. Oh, yes, very kind of you. You must be exhausted. How was your journey? Oh, my gosh. Anna and I are not going to get along very well, are we? Anna's dog's going to get out in the vineyards, and I'm going to think it's a coyote. Yeah, actually, I'm a bit tired. The flight was delayed and kind of packed. No, I would never really do that. Are you kidding me? Why'd you even think that? Seriously. Gosh, what's wrong with you people? Just kidding. Love you. That's what the kids do now. You do that, and then the other person does this, and you make a heart. See? It's cute. We used to do it like this, us old folk. Or just like the less than sign and a 3. Oh, I did that the other day, and my middle schoolers didn't know that less than 3 meant it was a heart. They're so spoiled with their emojis. Oh, girl, I can imagine that. Let me tell you, let me know if there's anything I can do for you, okay? I'll never do that again, I promise. About how do I run this place? The letter wasn't particularly clear on the matter. Well, that's a big question, but you're in luck. The old man has left some instructions for you to follow, but he was a bit worried you'd feel overwhelmed reading everything in one go. I'll pass his notes to you one by one when the time feels right. He's entrusted me with this task, and I shall oblige. Overwhelmed is the word. So, more handwritten notes and letters, you say? I gather he wasn't particularly tech-savvy. Not really. He belonged to another generation. Other times, other means of communication. Oh, was I just talking about that or what? I'm an old man. It's just the way that it goes. I've come to peace with that, which means that any of the rest of you born in the 80s, you might be older than me. But you're also old men and women. Not really. 40's the new 30, duh. But you'll be fine. Don't worry. Back to your question, you should really give Tio a call. My uncle. Why? He'll help you run this place. Tio, okay, do you know him? Yeah, nice guy. Tall, strong arms, big hands. He's the youngest son of the old lady who runs the bakery in town. Wonderful loaves of bread, white bread, granary bread. I've never even heard of that bread before. Is that what we call multi-grain here in, the States? You name it, they have it, not to mention the cakes. On Sunday morning, the smell of cakes that permeates the entire street. Promise me you will try those cakes. Oh, and Tio, how do I find him? Oh, dear, I'm doing it again. I'm rambling, aren't I? I'm such a blabbermouth sometimes. All right, Tio, it's really simple. Just ring him up. He'll be here in no time. Great. Geet. Thanks, Anna. No worries at all. Now I'll leave you be. I have a mani-pedi booked at my favorite nail salon. I can't possibly be late, Unpack, settle down, get familiar with the place, and breathe in. Can you smell it? Smells like manure. Smell what? Oh, dear, you really don't have a clue, do you? Smell the air, girl. Fill your lungs with it. Absorb it. Welcome to Lounge. Make yourself at home. That must be the name of the town that I'm at. Oh, there is card stuff. Tio, who looks an awful lot like Bruce Wayne. Not gonna lie. Tio's new name is Bruce Wayne, or Uncle Bruce. Hey, bye-bye. I've completed the office. I don't even know if you can see that because my face might be in the way. Hold on, here it is. See that? Look at that. I completed the office. What? Maybe I'm going to move my avatar right there. Wow. Ugh, I'm a little dizzy now. Hello, how are you, Tio? That would be me, yes. Great, we spoke on the phone yesterday. I really need your help. I'm happy to help. Truth is, I was waiting for your call. You know the old man has instructed us all. Oh, that sounds kind of ominous. Nonsense. It just shows you how much he cared for you and for his lands. Let's check this out. I've got a 3x3 plot right here. Looks like we've got a little homestead over here. An unfinished, unroofed storage area with a truck, though. Is that an outhouse or just a... No, that might be a garden shed. There's a shovel next to it. Or it could be an outhouse with a shovel next to it. Sometimes you just never know. Looks like we've got ourselves a delivery truck for maybe hay bales or something. And some kind of tomatoes or something growing over here. All right, and some swampy area that we probably won't be able to use. Hopefully it doesn't flood. Here are some hillsides, though. That's probably where we grow the vines, I'd guess. So I've heard, but never met the man. I have no idea what kind of person he was. I can't help feeling that he's left me sitting on a wasteland. Pardon me. Oh, sorry. It's okay. So, full disclosure, with many apologies, actually. I have been sick for the last 3 days. This is the first time I felt well enough to actually be vertical. So, I am sorry. I'm a little, I don't know if overtired is the right word, but it really is kind of, I don't have the energy and stamina that I do typically. Come on, you don't really mean that, meaning wishing I was back in the office. I'll be happy to be proved wrong. So how does this winemaking thing work? That question is perhaps too vague. I'll be honest, I have no idea when it comes to gardening. I named my last houseplant Dodo because extinction is the ultimate fate of all my plants, doomed to perish the instant I buy them. Not even a succulent? They are hard to kill, you know. I've kept a succulent alive for over a year. Nada. No green fingers whatsoever, no cute artisanal ceramic vases, not even a fancy terrarium with tiny green creatures growing inside. Not for me, sadly. You know, if you'll ever feel like fixing this, I have a distant cousin who's a florist in town. I know. Do you? How could you possibly know? Oh, let me guess. Anna told you. Bingo! Oh my gosh, there's so much story here. Just let me play the game. Bingo, she told me a bunch of things about you, but I digress. I was about to say something that was going to come across very tone deaf, so never mind. So what are the basics of this winemaking thing? I'll have no chance without your wisdom. Agreed. So? Oh, you mean right now? Oh, I see. Okay, well, let's start. Something easy yet fundamental, like weeding. Is it about... I'll stop you right there. It isn't. Weeding is about preserving the moisture of the soil by reducing the competition for the mineral nutrients required by the vines to grow. Clear enough? In short, death to weeds, long live the vines. That's a bizarre way of putting it. Yeah, but yeah, in a nutshell. At least he's honest. Oh man, Uncle Bruce is honest. Great, let's just pretend weeds are my houseplants. It'll work like a charm. Alright, so this is a tutorial message. You can always disable the tutorial from settings, gameplay, journal update. Oh gosh. Oh, there's so many words. I'm not sure you even remember who I am, the traits of my face, the sound of my voice. Okay, if you don't, it met so long ago, you have left looking for a better future elsewhere. I cannot blame you for that. I did the same almost a lifetime ago, but that's another story for another time. My name is Beppe, and I'm an oenologist. It's probably OE as in own, but whatever. Oenologist. It's funnier when you say it that way. I spent my entire life chasing the perfect wine, the perfect grapes, perfect balance of flavors. Winemaker's rule of my life's a tyrant, devouring any free time I had. Oh wait, hold on. A lot of this is what she already said, forcing me to accommodate its tantrums, following its rhythm rather than mine. Something just went down the street right above me here. I don't know if you saw that. You can go back and watch it again if you want to. Maybe tell me in the comments down below what it was. Following its rhythms instead of mine, reaching the end of my journey, I have to abdicate to a bigger tyrant, time. There's a long list of winemakers who would be happy to inherit my lands. There are fewer indeed worthy. It's just you, blah, blah, blah. Innovation, newcomers, backfire and condemn my vineyards to a quick death, but I'm willing to take the risk. Will you accept? Yes, will you run my business? Oh, yeah, so this is the same thing that we just read. Oh, gosh. Is that the exact same thing that we just heard them say? I spent so much time editorializing it and being, you know, Statler and Waldorf. Is that the name of the two Muppets that are the hecklers? When she was talking, that I wasn't really paying attention. So if you were paying attention to me instead, now you got what they actually said. Seasons in the vineyards, summer will surprise you with the greenest of the greens, as if A hesitant painter is testing their handmade colors on your vineyard. Shades of emerald will define the rose with every stroke of paint, adding new leaves and new life to the hills. Heat will dry out the ground and will silence any noise in the vineyard and numb your senses. Amen. Amen, sister friend. An incandescent sun and a deep blue sky with no clouds will take care of your vines until the first rain of September will wash summer away. Remember, when the smell of petrichor permeates your vineyard, it will be almost time to harvest. I love the smell of petrichor in the morning. Oh, Alba. So we live near Jessica, Rarero. The Hand of Pylon Man. Anna's house is there. Alba's here. Lange. Tanara. Maybe I can expand all these other places, or maybe these are different places. Okay, so... Whoa, what did I just do? What did I just do? What did I do? In the cellar you can find all tools and rooms that you need to work on, such as that you must work on. This game needs an editor. Barrels are... I'll take this time to reiterate that my command of English, despite what I say out loud, is actually rather decent. And if any developers out there would like a second pair of eyes to look over, this includes translations from other countries into English that need to be refined for the vernacular. I am happy to do so from an American point of view. Rooms that you need to work on must, such as tanks, barrels, or presses. Tools are the only required ones. Yeah, you can email me, realgamerpyle@gmail.com for business inquiries. Tools are the one required for most of card activities, and they can get dirty or broken. Card activities are card activities. Okay. Oh, so this only lasts, what, 8 turns? Like, that's insane. How do I... Journal update. Oh, yeah, so here we go. Vineyard activities. Chardonnay, Nebbiolo, Arnay, Dolcetto, Cortese, Grignolino, Erbulace. So let's see. Uproot, buy some land, clearing, irrigation, pole, terracing, plowing, planting, and then cyclically, suckering, trimming, crop thinning, harvest, pruning, weeding, and back to suckering, whichever that is. Recovery and treatments. Oh, yes. So I know about the treatments part of it. Diseases. Downy mildew, powdery mildew. Oh, I'm familiar with those with my tomatoes, too. Mites, familiar with those. Empoasca vitis, botrytis cinerea, or cinerea. Kind of looks like spider webbing. Insects, nematodes. It can be preventative or curative. Drag the card to know more about each of them. Drag the card. There's no card. White wines. Oh, so that was... No, that was... What was that? Where did I see that? Vineyard activities. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so we can harvest, sell grapes, crushing, sell bulk, fermentation. So this probably is a cheap way out when you need quick money. Both of these. Press, make, malolactic F. That seems almost... I don't know what the F stands for. I was going to say that it looks like some kind of a biological thing, because, you know, like, they do genus species, but usually it's the genus, the first one, that's the capital letter abbreviation, and the species, that is. So malolactic sounds like some kind of an acid-based thing. It's bad acid. It's like bad company. It doesn't go away. Aging, bottling wine, tasting, bottle aging. White wine is the same except with different colors. Oh no. Red wines press, white wines ferment. I did not know that, actually. Okay, so I'm already learning stuff. So tutorial message. When you're happy with your placement and ready to move on, click the button. So we want the other direction. Okay. Tanks, presses, barrels, machines, rooms. Okay, can I go back? Yes, I can. So what do I do here? Let's see. Warehouse, winery, tool shed. Tool shed, you can find all vineyards, machinery, and rooms to maintenance them. Some tractors and tools will decrease turns number for specific activities. Like, this has got to be translated from some other country. Some other vehicle. Machines and rooms, I don't have any of those, so we'll just go back. Escape did that. A vineyard, let's see, we got Briccio, Costi, Buscia. So these are Castelletto, Principe, so maybe that means it's supposed to be first. Warehouse. Let's try the warehouse, see what's in there. Used to store bottles ready to sell. Here you can build new rooms to handle marketing. Oh. Warehouse level determines the amount of orders you can fulfill every turn. I have a cage pallet. Oh, I see. This is the cage pallet. Oh, I gotcha. And then I can add extra room. So weeding should probably go... Can I bring the weeding? Oh, I can't even bring the weeding up there. Takes 2 turns to do. I think I'm going to go ahead and... Nope. I'm trying to rotate it. It's not letting me rotate it, though. Can't go over there either. So I guess we just set it there. No. Oh, wait. Could I weed it over here? No, I cannot do that. Because that's, like, that highlighted duck. Oh, wait. I got a duck. I got a duck. Give the duck a name. Give name. Give name. How do I give the duck a name? I want to give the duck a name. That's a cool thing. I can't do that there. Takes 1 turn, and maybe it disappears. Good friend is worth their weight in gold. Giving it a name will allow you to recognize it. Duck. What are we going to name Duck today? We're going to name it a good friend. We're going to name it Pylon, just like you. So you're foul. That's that's not what I mean by that at all, I swear. So it's going to take Breacho. Oh, wait, Breacho. Wasn't Breacho one of these things? Busia, no, and Rocher, I guess is what it was. Oh, no. Brunate. Buy some land. I don't think I have any money. Oh, I have 35,000. 300 of Breacho, we need 500 warehouse, winery, and tool shed. Shoot. It's expensive to own a... Oh, I can switch between here. That's actually kind of helpful. A bottling machine, a vertical screw press, fiberglass tank, and a crusher. I shop and buy some... The yeast lab. Fiberglass tank. Limited capacity. Oh, there you go. Size 1. Repair cost. Costs a lot of money. I have a fiberglass tank here. If I took this out... No, I can't take it out. Darn, I was hoping that I could take them out when I need to. Storage. I don't need storage, I don't think. Number... Shelves and cage pallets determine the number of bottles. Okay, so let's go ahead and... I've done 2 things. What else can I tap here? Inspect grapes. Huh. So I don't see any diseases right now, I guess. Slope, 50%. Sand, clay, and loam. I don't know what that means. So we've done the suckering. Oh, a vital part of the vineyard is redirects the vine's energy to the most important shoots. When the crews sucker the vines, they are essentially removing all the unnecessary shoots, resulting in fewer clusters of grapes, but greater concentration of flavors in the remaining clusters. And then now we're in the weeding phase. So I can't weed over here, though? Like, it's not letting me do that anywhere. I guess we'll just do that right here. Like this. Okay. All right, well, let's go to the next... Oh, there's another journal update? What else is there to do? I'm just going to click all these. Maybe it's one of these things. I feel like I should hand on Pylon. That just looks so ominous. Okay, so I made a new friend. Quack. I made a new friend. Can I name the other duck? I can name the other duck, can't I? Aw, that's epic. This duck is going to be called... This one's a tricky one. I'm not going to name it yet. You're going to tell me in the comments down below what should I name this duck. What do I name this duck next time? Okay, so it takes 2 days for this. We are still, let's see, pH moderately acidic, altitude, terracing, irrigation, age, plant. How many days does it take for weeding? It takes 2 days. This should be the second of the days. So let's go ahead next turn. Maybe this is just my activity thing. Crop thinning. That went well. Okay, so maybe I weeded over here, but this is my activity thing. This limits the number of activities I can do in a turn. That could actually be. Maybe that's the mechanic. That went well. Do you think so? My weeding was up to your standards? I'd say it was amazing. Told you, exterminate. I am good at this. So what's next? Yes, let's proceed. Look at his face. He has absolutely no time for any of our shenanigans over here. Although I'm a fan of whoever this protagonist is. Yes, let's proceed. Now you can learn the fine art of crop thinning. Crops on a diet. I have a feeling this is going to be quite a ride. Baby steps. Basically, you have to remove some of the flowers and or grape clusters on the grapevine. Wait, what? Why would I ever do that? If you could just let me finish. As I was saying, this procedure is used to achieve yield and quality goals and will allow you to modify the vine balance. A waste of resources that happens by design. Am I getting this right? You are. May sound counterintuitive, but I'll give you that. But people thought growers were completely nuts when they first started to practice this technique. A priest from a nearby parish was summoned to the vineyards to talk some sense into them, save their souls from the blasphemous act of wasting perfectly good grape clusters. So you are not the first one to stare in horror. So I have to sacrifice some flowers and grape clusters to the benefit of those that are left? Correct. It's all about the yield. Are you familiar with the concept? The yield is a measure of the amount of grapes or wine that is produced per unit surface of vineyard. Measure the amount of grapes that is produced per unit surface. Wait, let me just write this down. Makes no sense now, but maybe it will later on. Uncle Batman has absolutely no time for this. Ain't nobody got time for this, honestly. So if I click on the tractors, no, that doesn't do anything. Flowers, what else can I click on, though? Trees. I'm clicking on trees, but it's the... Oh, look at this. When I shake the trees... Oops. When I shake the trees... Oh, what did I do? I'm somehow level 10. I'm fame level 10. Okay, well, we gotta do the crop thinning. And then let's do turn 1. Oh, it is fall. Business has 3 different buildings that handle different sides of wine production. Click to access them and handle their functionalities. So I'm looking here. Looks like they've got lots of grapes of different colors. Alright, inspect grapes. Treatments. Looks like everything's fine right now. Sugar and acidity. It's tart and sour taste. Malic acid, citric acid. Found it. Tartaric acid, softer found in bananas. Interesting. And the sweetness. Unfermented grape sugar left over in the wine after fermentation is completed. That's what's not eaten by the yeast, if I remember correctly. Okay, journal update. Autumn will transform the color palette of your vineyard, turning every shade of green into vibrant yellow, red, and brown. Rain will become a habitué of the season. There's a fancy word. Tapping gently on the leaves as they complete their life cycle. How is it that this is so well written, and yet all of the actual menus are crap? On certain days, fog will pay you a visit, covering the vineyard with its velvety cape and hiding everything from sight. A few bell towers and ancient castles scattered on the nearby hills will emerge from this cloudy ocean, and you will be left in awe, staring at the landscape as it slowly appears, floating in the mist. Autumn. Okay, so summer. Day 14. So it's 14 days, 16. Oh no, there's 4 days per. Or is there 20? Wait, day 5. There's 5 days per season. 78 today. Jeez. It's getting hot. It's getting hot out there, guys. Alright, so I'm going to hold off on this duck. Let's just go ahead and see what happens now that we've thinned the wine. Now we can harvest. That wasn't too bad, was it? Yeah, I guess I'm starting to get the gist of this new life in the vineyard. So now what? Harvest. We need some help with that. Oh, so there's no Harvest 101 with T.O. with Uncle Batman this time? Not this time. We can start harvesting together, but you'll need to hire an oenologist to complete this task. The most complex and delicate activity you'll ever perform in your vineyard. There's no room for mistakes. What? Thank you very much. No pressure. You're going to be fine. Relax. Just call Gianni. He's the best in the area. Will do. Good luck. Let's get moving. Okay, how do I call Gianni? If I come up here. Nope. If I come up. Nope. If I come up. Where do I go? This one? If I come up here and call Gianni. Can't call Gianni. Gianni's not around. Gianni is nothing. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, look at that. That's the only thing we can do this entire day. Wow. It takes 3 days to do that. So let's go ahead and let's fast track that real quick. You are late. Hi, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, sorry, I ran into Anna on my way here. You should really avoid any distractions. Winemaking is an activity that requires your undivided attention and commitment. If you're not ready to devote your time to your vineyards, you will fail. And most importantly, your vines will perish. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I catch you on a bad day? I am merely stating the facts. So, why am I here? Tio told me to hire you. We've started harvesting, but we need your help to complete the task. I hear you've recently moved here from London with no understanding nor interest in the winemaking business. You basically know nothing about this, don't you? Whoa, you don't mince words, huh? Are you really sure you want to help me? I promised the old man I'll help you with the first harvest, and I always keep my word. I can see that you have made a start at it, which is fascinating to me, since you have no idea about what you're doing. Now, hurry up. I'd like to be done with this before the season is over. Well, in that case, how about less complainy, and more harvesty. That didn't quite work out loud as it did in my head. My thoughts exactly. So, harvest, as you may have guessed, is the process by which wine grapes are picked. You can do this by hand or mechanically. This is going to take a while. Yes, it's a long and tiring process, and yes, you have to endure this every year. It's also my favorite bit and the most rewarding experience as an oenologist, so please don't spoil it. You really woke up on the wrong side of bed, huh? Let's go. You are slow as a sloth. Keep moving or we will never get to the cellar. Is someone waiting for us in the cellar? Just your future as a winemaker, no rush at all. Okay, so I want to go to the cellar. Isn't this guy the cellar? This is the cellar, right? Tool shed, winery, warehouse, cellar. Donde es el cellar? Okay, we're looking good. Looking pretty good here. Look at that. Look at all those red and black, beautiful grapes. What's this now? Can I buy that? No. Can I click that? No. I'm just glad that I was able to get the one duck. Scarecrow over here, though. Okay, so this, yeah. I think I'm getting the gist of how the game works, but it said to go to the cellar, and I don't know how to do that. Could upgrade it. That costs 250 per turn. Oh, dang. No, run away, run away. What's this now? What did I do? There was something over here, and it popped up, and I thought it was when I clicked it, but it wasn't. Oh, there's Pylon. Oh, I can't name the duck anymore. Or maybe I can't because I already have that filled up. Okay, so let's do these 2 days and see if that did it. Season end on. Oh, in this panel you can see the harvest result. Now you can move to transform the grapes and select tanks you would like to use. Quality's good. Quantity, oh, there's something popping up over here. Quantity is 6,700, but I only have 3,200 gallon tank capacity. Vinify, let's see. Vinify the grapes. Tank selection. Okay, so I started there. Oh. Quantity to sell. Oh, gallons. Gallons, capacity gallons. Oh no, we're good. We're still good. Use that. And I could sell it for $1.10 a kilogram if I wanted to. Or £1.10, an euro 10. That's probably what it is. And now I have crushing. Unbelievable. You have survived your first harvest. Grapes harvested. New grape in the cellar. Barbera 2021. Season and autumn. So if there's 20 days per year and the game is called 100 Days, does that mean that the game each lasts 5 years and that's it? I appreciate the sarcasm. No sarcasm this time. I'm honestly blown away by the fact that you're still here. You're not getting rid of me that easily, so what's next? Crushing. Crushing? Yes, crushing. The crushing realization that there is still a long road ahead, and I've run out of sunflower seeds. So it was you. You left a trail of sunflower seed shells in the vineyards. Another incredible deduction. I wish we could spend more time playing Sherlock of the Vineyard, but we have work to do. Today we crush the grapes. Okay, sounds easy. Now, before you start smashing grapes like a brute, let me be clear. This is a gentle process. We are just bursting the skin of the grapes to expose all the inner solids. You still with me, London? Of course, all clear, just a bit gory. Focus! We will apply pressure to the grapes to allow the juices free access to the yeast, tannins, and characteristics of the skin. Oh, you really like those fancy words, don't you? I'm an oenologist. My vocabulary is specific. Are you taking note? I won't repeat this. We will combine crushing with the destemming process. It's relatively straightforward. The stems are either removed from the grapes or left attached. It really depends on what the winemaker prefers. Questions? What's the difference? As you wish. Now go crush those grapes. Gently. Okay, so I can do that. And then where's my ducky? Oh, he won't let me come back. I can't name him. It's too late. It's too late. We've lost it. Wait, I want to go to the winery and see what's going on. Vertical screw press here. We got a fiberglass tank. Oh, here's my crusher. Okay, so it just takes 2 days. Oh, and it's winter. Some of the activities require a larger board. You can increase the size of the board through the technology panel. Tio? Uncle Batman? I've been reading some books about winemaking. The old man has left me tons filled with notes, weird diagrams, and old photos. That's good. Yeah, but I still can't wrap my head around a few things. That's fine, it's a lot to take in. Like this pruning thing. How do I do that? Oh, pruning. You really have been studying, haven't you? The answer is simple. It's too early for you to do that. That's a springtime thing. Early springtime thing. How so? Well, first of all, we prune the vines in winter. That's a winter thing. It's a winter thing before springtime. Then let's just say you need far more than just a few books to understand how to do that. But don't worry, I can help you. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure I was going to like this with the card things. Now I understand the card things are just a way for us to take a turn and not do too much in a turn or anything like that, which is, I understand the reason for limiting it, but when it comes to turn-based, say, strategies, it's kind of nice to, well, I guess it's a totally different mechanic. I mean, turn-based strategies, you're limited not by, I mean, you just can't do infinite things. You're limited by the number of units you have. With this, they don't have units per se. So they use the cards and the floor diagram, or the, whatever they call that, the floor area of the individual card allows you to choose how much you can do in a turn. So I get it, and it's an interesting mechanic. I'm interested, and I'm looking forward to exploring more. Anyways, though, if you haven't yet, would you hit that like button, that subscribe button, especially since this is our brand new playthrough of this game. I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. Check out the videos you see on your screen. There's something there for you, something there for everybody. You'll have to wait till next week to get another episode of this. I'm so sorry, but in the meantime, you can check out our previous playthrough or Stardew Valley, which is always a favorite thing on this channel. As always, my pylons, though, last but not least, stay safe and be well.